And that was a very positive pre-season workout.
Yeah, really good. Charnock a really good outfit, great setup here. Pitch is fantastic, and we knew it'd be a tough test, and we would be tested. Our fitness levels would be tested, and I think we came through that. And I think that's the most important thing in pre-season, is just to see where you are physically, a little bit mentally, because sometimes, when you play teams who are from lower down, there is an attitude that has to be right, and I think ours was, especially going 1-0 down. And I'm not bothered too much about results, but it is getting into good habits of winning games of football.
Yeah, also has good habits of creating chances. And I think I counted maybe 15 or 16 in the first half alone.
Yeah, that's a real positive. Creating as many chances as what we have. We haven't done a lot of work on us going forward, so a fair bit of that is off the cuff. But there were a few messages, and they took those on board. So I'm pleased with the way we're progressing at the minute.
Yeah, always important for the goal scorers to get on the score sheet, and Connor got 2 today, which was also pleasing.
Yeah, look, he's a great goal scorer, Connor, and I thought his all-round play was good as well. His movement was fantastic. We want to try and get more and more out of Connor. He had that little injury during last season, but if we can keep him fit, then he'll score goals for us.
Obviously, Ollie Shenton got 2 as well, and Scott Leather was on the score sheet, and plenty of exciting interplay with the wingers. And one of those wingers is signed for us today, Justin Johnson.
Yeah, Justin signed. He came in. He's been in for a couple of weeks with us. He's a threat. He gives you something different. He's a little bit unpredictable. He probably could have had 3 or 4. Some he was unlucky. Some he could have done better with. Obviously missed a penalty, but he was a threat, and he's one that we've picked up from lower down, and that's what we have to do. We have to try and find players that might just be able to step up. We're probably going to be struggling to get anybody who's coming down just financially. That's just the way it is. So we just have to be clever with our recruitment, and on his performance today, he looks like one that could do well for us and possibly move on as well.
Good to have the young players involved in the second half, again against a more than decent senior side in Charnock Richard. Did you see stuff that you like from those players as well?
Yeah, I think it's important that they're tested, because if we're going to use them, they need to be able to play at this level and higher. And I thought Harry Scarborough was very good. I thought his energy was fantastic. Never give up. Got that many blocks on clearances. It's ridiculous. His distances are a bit crazy. His high speed running. So I thought he was probably the standout of our younger lads. But Dan Price Jordan, I thought played the whole second half. Just 17. Well, I think he's got a massive chance as well. So they've all done well. They all know that if they do well, then they'll get an opportunity. They've just got to force their way through and make sure that when they get a chance, they take it. And they certainly had a few chances in pre-season.
So looking forward now, we've got 2 on paper tougher games this week: Salford City first, and then Stockport County. I guess you're looking at more of the same, building the fitness, and then throwing in a few sort of tactical stuff as well now.
Yeah, we're trying to just make slight improvements. We were so close last year, and me and Vermo worked so close together that I've just got to try and find some little ways of trying to make us better. It's not easy, because we just work so hard on it. So it is trying to find that little bit, and there's tiny tweaks, but most of it is embedded in the lads, and I've just got to try and find that little bit to add to that. So it's still a bit of work to do, and a little bit of understanding of one or 2 things, but we'll keep working on it, and I think it's going to be a progression for the next 3 weeks. We're not quite there yet.